The transition has the same meaning for me of the bell. You've got to find the right way and the right position to put them. And to think what kind of transition I could put. I've done this video from Mervyn Niels from Scotland that we will speak after this film. We will speak about Mervyn Niels. This kind of transition that I use also here. How I got this idea of this transition. This kind of transition, it comes from horror films. Horror films on wedding day. No, it fit perfectly. It fit perfectly. This kind of transition, it isn't too scary. It's to a little bit shocked and distract you. I'm trying to giving a name to all the feeling, but it isn't so easy. But it's like this. This kind of transition. There's a meaning of this transition. There's a meaning. It isn't that they done like this. After that, I've done this film from Mervyn Niels from Scotland. There are a lot of people that doing this transition. They love it, but they using this transition, like Italians say, alla cazzo. So every second, without reason, without a meaning to this kind of transition. So here, this kind of transition, I put it because I want to go away from the pictures of, as I say to you, I put at the beginning all the pictures of love and everything at the beginning. So we've got the curiosity, the way to go inside the story. I wanted to find a way to go away from that moment and begin their day. I wanted to go inside to introduce their wedding day, how it begins. So from here, from the oh, there's no music, but we can hear it also without music. That's okay. Let's move to the music. He's speaking about. So here from the quietness to boom, let's go away. Away, let's go. Okay. Chaos, where we are. To the wedding day. Everything.
Der sich so viele Gedanken darüber macht, wie er mit Kleinigkeiten einem Menschen eine Freude machen kann und mit ihm zu zeigen, dass.
And now we are speaking about the couple. Now we are inside to the wedding day. We are inside to the wedding day. From a picture of love, of curiosity, epic, something that could fit to everybody. Wow, nice couple, what we are doing. This is love, the hands and everything. Okay, where they're married, what they are doing. Let's go inside to the wedding day. So I begin to make transition that bring me into thinking to introduce this part. And as before the bell, it must fit. It must give me a shock almost. So in my opinion, it fit perfectly. This kind of boom. I put some picture that remind the feeling of Italy. So you see this kind of color and building, this kind the olive tree, the olive oil on the table. They are all things that remind where we are in Italy. And after this section with the drone, we see this is Cortona, beautiful. There's this small part that is took. This is you see it really fast, but you see it, you have it. It's guys. If if we see it, it's look how it takes. I tell you, this part is 22. It's 1 second. This is 1 second. They are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. There are 5 shots in 1 second, and you see them, and you see them. And this is, it makes you feel, you see this glass of wine, and the wine, Italy, good wine, and the day before the wedding, 2 days before the wedding, there was a wine tasting with all the people, and I find that it fits perfectly to make like a small window in the story to tell where we are and everything, to go inside the story. The transition, how it's done, it's really, really simple. Let's go inside. There are only clips that I took during the day in a really fast way. If you see the speed of this, it's 976%. I don't care, I can't tell you, hey, you get to put it at 1000%. It's only that I've done it really, really fast. This is all the speed of this is 3000 of the speed. If we see it in normal, sorry, I didn't want this one. This one. This is the normal speed. It's a normal clip that I done it really, really fast. And I hold a little bit of the sound of the clip to give a little bit of texture to this transition. And it's a really, really fast. It's followed with a swash somewhere. No, that's not a swash. Here was the here best swash because I'm really, really. There's a swash. So if you hear it. This is all the sound effect what I put. Guys, this is a little bit something a little bit advanced, but the things what you could understand from this part, it's think about the details. Think about the details. Think about the things where the people, you watch it, but with people, they don't understand it, but you've done it. And now things that I spoke before with somebody of you, that I find really cool. You know, it takes time, but it's like this. This movement that happened here, this bottle, they are not moving, they are there. There's not a tremors or something like this. This bottle, they are not moving. But for this kind of transition and all the shaking things and the movement, when I watch it, I have the feeling that I want to hear a little bit of sound of these bottles. And so I was looking for something with glasses, glass. I was looking and I add a little bit. It's a stupid things. It's a really stupid things, but feel how it sounds. And with the music, it's really small.
So the bottles, for that shot of the bottles, was that you were just moving your camera?
Yes, I've got only the feeling that the bottles are making like this.
No, but forgetting the sound for the actual shot in the camera. were the bottles static and you were moving the camera, or was...
I move the camera, yes. I've done this with the monopod, this small movement
And then there's...
every time.
Okay, sorry, I interrupted you.
Can I ask about the zooming out shot you did from the
Mhm.
in the valley, and then you have it's really quick, but it looks really
Yes.
nice transition into the drone shot.
This transition, it's called, it's from Motion VFX, and it's called M Transition Zoom. M Transition Zoom, and it gives this effect. If we see it really slowly. It makes that the shot before it's become smaller, but this shot in this transition it replicates many times, so you got the feeling that is not only going smaller, because if you were going smaller you would have the black edge, but he is replicating all the pictures, and he introduced the picture after like this, and it gives this zoom out effect. This is from Motion VFX, this transition. There's also from Premiere, and Premiere, it's a little bit more complex, the plugin, but the name is... Huh?
or something like that.
But the name is Smooth Transition. Smooth Transition, but there is also for Premiere. So this is a reverse clip, and here we have the time ramping. If I watch here the speed, can you see?
Yes.
No, you can't see it. So I draw it here. The time ramping, it's we take a clip. This is a clip at 100 speed. We try to think that this is 100 speed. It's normal speed. I take this part, these two parts of the video, and I make them really fast. So this is, I will make it at 300% speed and 300% speed. So here it will stay at 100 speed, or I can make it even slower at 50% speed sometimes. And the video, it will become, so 50% plus, okay?
You're only making this 50% if you're shooting it at 50 frames per second. And
Yes,
changing it down.
exactly.
If it's 25, you can't make it less, right?
You can make it, but to have a fluid video, you need minimum 24 frames per second. 24 frames per second, you have a fluid video. So if you make a video at 24 and you slow it down at 50%, you will have only 12 frames per second. So it seems that you will see the pictures. You will see tack, 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 tack. You don't see a fluid image. But when you have 50 frames per second and you slow it down at the half, you have every time 25 for every second. So 1 second, it will be every time you will have this enough footage to have a fluid image. And this is what with the time ramping. The time ramping, it's to introduce a transition without making a transition. Because as I do it here, you can see here is slowly at 50%, and here there are two parts really, really fast. And it's to go inside on the clip and go outside from the clip. And here I do the same. Here I do the same. You see it? Here it's fast. and then slow, 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 and again fast. And it's not done like this with doing the things like this. Here, for example, I'm doing this cut in the moment where she put the hand down really fast. And I've got the feeling that she is cutting the video. She is cutting, bam! So let's see it. You see, she make it like this, and she put away the clip.
You're deliberately leaving in the piece. That's the photographer flashing, I'd say, is it?
Yes, yes.
So you're leaving that in.
It's okay. It's.
What's effect?
I didn't watch it. And yeah, all this part I introduced with time ramping. And to make it in Final Cut, it's really easy. Let's see if we got. I copy one clip. Let's go somewhere here, out of the timeline. Where I put it. For make it here in Final Cut, I go on the timeline, I press Shift B, and he make this marker, and I make here Shift B, and he make this marker, Shift B. And when you are here, you go exactly where there's this marker, and there comes this arrow like a time, and you can like this crop this part, make it longer, and this you've done a really fast time ramping. Okay. It's okay with the transition or something more, but I think we will go.
One clip. That actual clip that you done that with, was that one clip or a nest or a? You see the way you can see the light and you can see the bride. Is it the same shot?
No, it isn't. It isn't the same shot. It isn't the same shot. It's. I done it only because I find that shot of the bride really nice, and I wanted to find a place where to put it. And where it is, it's here. We can see. We go inside, and it's this one. If I put this, it's this shot. I really like it, how she look here, and it's 1 second. There's not so much a reason to say why I've done it. It's only because I like it. Other things from this video, this film. Yes, before it was asked when I've done this shot and how I've done it. This was after wedding shooting. Most of the time when we do a destination wedding, when we go some country to make a wedding, we try to ask to the couple if they have pleasure to make after wedding shooting, that we have a little bit more time to play with them, and we could introduce some cool shot, some nice shooting to use in the film or also through the pictures. Every time I try to make something where they don't need to act. So in this case, I say only to her 2 or 3 times to go down of the stairs. And here I done a big mistake. It's really funny because the first time that I asked her to go down from the stairs, I had this pilot fly to make this shot. And practical, I press record every time when I thought that I press stop.
Join the club.
So I can show you. It's really peinlich. It's really, I feel it's really stupid. But I show you the real after waiting shooting. Here there are some lens flare, lens effect. You can find it really good at Motion VFX. There are really nice footage that you can use, some lens flare, anamorphic lens, dust. You know, here I put also dust. You see here the dust. The dust, it's all add. Here it is, the dust. Without the dust, with the dust. They are stupid small things, but they look so cool. Or it looks so beautiful. And look, there are only three things of white, but I love it. It looks so good. It gives a little bit more drama. Perfect.
Yesterday we do our own dust.
Yes, we've done the smoke. So let's leave this stupid things what I've done. I felt so bad because she walked really good. The beginning I asked to him to calm down, but I didn't use it. Oh my God, guys, you will hear me here. So here you see she's already here, but the shot it was done. I said, okay, let's make it again.
Mamy verschiedene perspektywy. It's okay, it's okay.
But here I didn't thought that I record. I thought that I stop.
It's all natural light.
This all natural light.
You used.
Huh?
The shot you used at first.
No, I show you the shot that I use.
Yeah.
Look here. Look here.
Okay.
Okay. Here what I've done, I try to look at the focus point at the place where I wanted to have the video sharp. I find the position and then I press record and I go away. Second shot. Second shot.
Oh, this is a fantastic light.
Fantastic light.
Let's try to put this.
Okay. This sound, it's the pilot fly when it goes on. Okay. I stopped to make me ridiculous and we go on, but this is a mistake. After I said, please let's make it again because I've done the video a little bit too dark. And this is the shot.
She said you prove it.
This is the shot that I use.
Let's go.
Let us see it in German.
Yeah, this is the shot what I use. This is. Okay.
Most of our shots done on a 35mm or what?
This is 24 millimeter. All 24 millimeter it was.
You pre-focused your place and you didn't touch the focus after.
Hmm?
You pre-focused
Exactly.
the distance and then you just do the motion.
Exactly, every time. When I have objective like this with really shallow depth of field, I make every time like this. I don't have a machine to control the focus, and till now every time like it this effect from unsharp to sharp, and it works every time pretty good. So.